to my channel, ASMR Kitty. So I have some packages, and in one package there's something that I need to place on something. So you can see that, and hopefully I'll make some relaxing sounds. In another package I'm gonna open, it's a box. So this one is a package, and this one is an unboxing. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So let's see. I'm gonna get with this one, I'll go ahead and open this first. Because let's see how I can open this. Where are my scissors at? I hope everybody's doing very well today. It's sunny and blue skies today, which I love. Yay. So, came with a clip, but I'm not going to use the clip. I'm still waiting on the brush that I ordered for the giveaway. So this is what I ordered right here. It's like the OtterBox ones, but I needed this for my phone because I replaced the yay, it's just like this one. Yes. See, on my phone I have one already, but it broke. And so I decided to get another one because they're not expensive, but they work just like, I've dropped my phone lots of times. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this and put the new one on because I noticed that it was broken. So basically you just take the rubber part off. See how it's broken? I don't like when things are like that on my phones and stuff because I feel like they're gonna break. Like if I drop it. See how it just opens up? Like, I don't like that. So I just put another tempered glass on this, and I've dropped this so many times. I'm surprised that it's not broken. I'm gonna just do this right quick, clean it up. I actually just cleaned this not too long ago. So I'm gonna put this right here, and I'm gonna open this one right here and put it on. Yeah, it's the same one. The problem is that it's really hard to open sometimes when they're new because you have to find a little area where you can open it up. And it's gonna be like right here. And then you just kind of pry it open right there. It's like a glove or something, like, and you just gotta get it out. And I don't use this part, so I just take it off because it's for, I have a glass on there anyway. I can get it off. Boy, it's hard to get off this time, which is good. Let me see if I can just kind of, okay, I'm gonna have to use something to open it with. So let's with the clam, oyster, whatever. You just have to open it up until I'm telling you, it's like a really, really hard glove wrapped around it. It's rubber. I mean, I'm glad it's like this because then you know that it's gonna be, it's gonna keep your phone. But it's not like the Otter. I mean, it is like the OtterBox. That's what I meant to say. So I'm just gonna take this off if I can. Okay, I'm gonna get this side now. Come on, you shouldn't be that hard to open up. Okay, so now I'm getting to this side. I've got to make sure that it's all off on the bottom. Okay, there we go. There we go. It's just that it's stuck in its little spots that... Come on now. Sorry guys, I didn't think it was going to be this hard to open, and it usually isn't. Okay, I got it off. I love the sound that this makes, especially when it's on the thing. Okay, so now I'm going to open the sides of the case. Okay, so let's see how this works with my nails. I see I can put things on. I can put my jewelry on just fine. But let me see if I can open this up without breaking it. Please don't break. That would be really sad. Okay, let's see. I'm not getting frustrated. I'm just making sure that my nail doesn't break. That's all. In the process of this, I'm gonna have to set this down for a moment, okay? While I get this off. There's one. There's one. Okay. There's one, and now I just do the other one. And it should just come right off. But I gotta do it like just right. It's just that it's new. And there we go. Now I just place my phone in here. What happened was that I had to put the thing on mute. I don't need this, so I'm gonna just kind of take this off. It just pops right off, so I'm just gonna take it off. I don't need it. There we go. Now I'm gonna take my phone. Wipe it real good. And place it in. I always wipe the back too. There we go. Then I put this on, of course. I set this on there. And it should just pop right in. Snap, snap. Okay. Now that is a good snap. See, now it doesn't do that, Now it's in place. Now I'm going to set this in here. Okay. Now I'm going to set this back in here. you'll see. Okay, so I'm gonna put this back in here and snap it back in. Snap it in, snap it in, snap it in. Snap, snap, snap. So that way it'll be nice and place it here. These need to be snapped in on the bottom. There. Now it's tightly in there. I love that sound. I love, oh, sorry, I just love that sound a lot. It's just so nice. There. So now that I have it on, I need to take this off. I take this off. So where's my scissors at? See, like on this one right here, I took it off. I snip it off. See? I take it off. I just snip it right off. I don't need it. I don't need to have this thing on here, so here we go. I snip that off. And do I snip the bottom off too? I snip this off too because I don't really need it. Yeah, because it gets in my way. Perfect. I mean, I don't need that part. Kind of just get this one a little bit better. Has anybody seen that movie yet, or is it even out? How to Train Your Dragon 3? The last one. Has anybody seen that yet? Or is it even out? I don't know. Just trying to fix this a little bit. Alright, that's good enough. Now I have it on here. To me, tapping my phone is like heaven. Just making sure that the bottom part is on right. I have a couple of things that I wanted to, I'm going to do some glove sounds too. So I keep this right here because this is not what is a problem. Like, it's not broken. I just want to thank you guys. I want to thank you, my little kittens, for sticking with me. Just remember, I'm going to be doing that giveaway, so giving away a brush and some. So now I'm going to take my scissors again. I could use those other things that I have, but I have the scissors right here. sparkles. I wanted it to be different. And look at his little tail. And he even has a little heart on his butt. You see it? He's so cute. I love him. He's really cute. If you're gonna buy one of these pops, I suggest him. He's really cute. I mean, he's transparent. I can see right through a little bit. And he's got his little hearts on his belly. Let me see how he's painted. Perfect. You could turn his little head. Turns. He's really cute. I really like him a lot. I like him a lot. That's from Dumb and Dumber. Jim Carrey. I like him a lot. He goes, I like you a lot. I say that, and then whenever I am telling about somebody like to turn left, I go to the left, to the left. Like Beyonce. To the left, to the left. I sing the song. Man, my allergies are bothering me. There's some kind of allergen. I think pollen is real high. All the flowers are blooming, even the Texas bluebonnets. And so that's what I got right there. As you can see, he's saying hello or goodbye. Or he's like trying to hitch a ride. He's like, I'm hitching a ride. I need a ride to Care Bear Land. I'll put him back in his little box for now. I have a place to put him. Actually, I'm going to keep him out because I'm going to do something with him. So, That's not all the reason. When I'm doing my videos, I'm very relaxed. I get relaxed because it is relaxing. I didn't put my rings on because I was going to do this. Nope, wrong one. This way. A lot of people like latex sounds, you know. Sometimes I have trouble putting these things on. If you're wondering, I'm wearing some earrings and that today. Yeah, a lot of times my stuff gets in the way. My hair, not stuff, but my hair gets in the way. A lot of times my hair gets in the way, like of my earrings and stuff, so I have to push my hair back. I would be a horrible doctor putting these things on. I'd be like, the nurse would be like, the patient is going into cardiac arrest. And I'm like, hold on just a minute. Hold on just a minute. I'm trying to put these gloves on. I'm sure they know how to do all that, but they'd be like, there's something wrong with the surgery, sir, or ma'am. And I'd be like, I'm doing my best I can with this glove. I should have used gloves to open. No, I wouldn't have been able to, because this would have been too hard to open. Let's see how it sounds with the gloves. A little muffled. Look, my hair's in a swoop. Ooh, it's in a wave. For those of you that were born like in the mid 70s and like early 80s, do you remember like the girls that wore their hair like this high and would put like Aquanet? Do you remember that? They would wear it like that. They would tease it, the hair, and then put Aquanet, and their hair would be like this high. Do you remember? Do you remember that? Teasing your hair like that high, girls or guys, and making it really like high like that. It was usually like the cholas. They'd be like, girl, I know, girl. He's fine, you know what I mean? I did a horrible chola accent there. I'm gonna leave it like that. Who likes this? With the gloves on, it feels like a cloud or something. Like, I don't know what a cloud would feel like, but if it were like solid or whatever, like not a solid, but I could just see a cloud feeling like this. Soft and like pillowy. earbuds are really good. Not earplugs, but earbuds. I like these. They have a really good microphone built into them. They have a good mic. I like these. If you have these, if you buy them online, be careful. I don't know how they are if they're generic, but they might work. I don't know. Let's see, what else was I gonna do? So, remember guys, I'm gonna be doing that giveaway, and I'm doing these too. Okay. These are by Hibernate. And I'm going to be giving away this, okay? This is my brush, but I'm going to be getting another one in the mail, a new one. And these are great brushes. I mean, this is not a cheap brush. This is a great brush, especially for you girls that have long hair. You guys that, you can use it if you're a guy too. But the first prize winner gets to pick what they want, okay? And then this is like a consolation prize. This is like the second prize. And so that goes to the second prize winner. And I figure this, if the second prize winner is a guy, they can use this too. Or if they want to, they can give this away to their, like if they don't have much hair, they can give it away, or they don't want to use this brush, they could give it away to their wife, which would make a nice gift, or their significant other, or their daughter, or whoever they want to, and that would be a nice gift for them to give away. But you girls, I suggest the brush because, not just because it makes great ASMR sounds, but because it's wooden and it's great for your scalp and hair, and it's just wonderful. It just feels, it's very, very tightly on there, and I can tell that these bristles are very, very good. In other words, it's made well. These are sleep headphones. Noise isolating, soft and comfortable, designed for sleep. I think I've already done this before. Told you about it, but I'm gonna do it again. They help you sleep deeply. Traveling, power nap, meditation, camping, and shift work. And it's by Hibernate. It's the way that this thing is made, like the way that the earpiece is made. So, and it says right here, like all the benefits of it. So, I thought to myself, I think that would be a nice prize to give away. And I want to do this because it's hard to do tapping on things with this on. I want to do another role play, but I thought I'm going to unbox and do like this for you guys. I needed to put this on my phone anyway, and I thought, I could make a video out of that. I'm going to be doing some camera brushing again, but like a role play. I got an inspiration to do like nerdy girl role play or something like that because I wear glasses, as you can see here, and I do wear glasses, and not that it's nerdy, but I mean, what does society say? distracting, but I'll keep them on for the remainder of this video. Guys, what do y'all like to hear? Like what kind of sounds? I want to do an ice crunching sound, but I like the ice when it's already like soft, like when you've already drank all the water, or if the water is already like absorbed into the ice and it makes it soft. So when you crunch it, it's just like, you know. How did you guys know that you liked ASMR? Like, when did you guys find out that you liked ASMR? And did you know? Did you know what it was? See, I didn't know what it was all my life. Like since I was a little girl, and I mean little, I realized I loved ASMR. I didn't know what it was though. I just realized I love sounds, certain sounds that make me go to sleep. And sounds that are usually not, you know, the norm, like typing sounds, would make me fall asleep. Like I remember, you know, being in kindergarten and like hearing kids like play with blocks and stuff, and that would make me like slow down with my play and just stop to hear them play with the blocks and stuff. I know that sounds weird, but hey, that's how I relaxed. Maybe that's from childhood, right? I don't know. Some people like this kind of stuff, which is like personal attention or visuals. What do they do? Stippling. They go stipple, 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 stipple. Stipple, 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 stipple. Stipple, 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 stipple. Stipple, 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 stipple. Stippling, 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 stippling. Stipple, 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 stipple. Relax, 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 relax. Relax, relax, relax. Relax, 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 relax. Relax, relax, relax. Fall asleep, fall asleep, sleep, sleep, sleep. Asleep, 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 asleep. Fall asleep, asleep. Sleep, asleep, asleep, asleep. Okay. The next time I do a video, I'm going to do it with these and using those, and it'll be just something different, you know. I look online, like on other YouTube videos, and I get inspiration from them, and like I said, these are good. Let me like just kind of go down a little bit, because you know what kind of person I was in school. I was a teacher's like heavenly angel. I'm just being honest. I wasn't I didn't like do it on purpose. I wasn't like what do they call that? Like trying to get the teachers like approval and stuff like that. I wasn't like that. I just rose my hand a lot and answered questions. And I studied hard, and that's pretty much it. I didn't realize this, but this thing has been broken. I got this for my wedding. Somebody gave it to me in my wedding as a wedding gift, and I just realized that this thing is broke right here, and that it's been glued on. So I must have broke it at some point in the 20 years that I've been married, and it's like really good. I don't know what they use. I don't know if my husband probably fixed it. I think it was my husband. It usually is. My husband's like a carpenter. He made me my bookshelf. It's a wooden bookshelf. He made my bookshelf. It's big. I love my bookshelf. He likes to make things. He's made lots of things. He's from the country. He knows how to do stuff. He does our brakes and stuff like that. He knows how to do stuff. Change a tire, fix stuff. He goes online, learns. He usually buys the part himself and fixes stuff on his own. That's another reason why I married him, because I knew that if I married him, that he would know how to do things, because I don't know how to do those things, and he needs to teach me. Not just because I loved him, but because he also knew how to do things. The coffee maker just went off. I like the sound that makes. I love this little thing. I just love it. It's so pretty. I'm so glad they bought it for me. I don't know where they bought it from. So what kind of ASMR do you guys like? Do you like role plays? Do you like the kind of ASMR I do? You should give me some suggestions, modest suggestions. I love my nails. See how long they've gotten so long. Like I said, these are my real nails, and they've gotten so long. So I thought, just a little video would be sufficient. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video though. And don't worry, I'm gonna do another gum chewing video. And let's see what other videos I want to do a role play. And I'll do like a nerdy girl role play. And I'm not making fun of anybody that wears glasses, because most people do. I'm just saying that I wear these all the time. The thing is that when I'm doing the videos, I just feel like something is obstructing my view. Like something's like in front of me. And it is, what I mean? I like to be able to be like this and see, or, for you to be able to see me. But when I'm wearing my glasses, I feel like you can't see my eyebrows and stuff like that. But you can. Or my mascara. Is that vanity? I'm only human. Not that I think I'm like some beauty queen, but I do like to show you my hey, I get dressed up. But then again, I do get dressed up anyway. I remember when we used to live in the country. We lived I don't know, I would say, okay, our houses were really close together to my husband's aunt and uncle's house. They were real close. I mean, we were walking distance. We lived in the same, I always called it the commune or whatever, the commune. It was like a, because we lived on gravel roads. We lived about 25, 30 minutes away from town. It was maybe 25 minutes away from town. So when we went to town and got groceries and stuff like that, it took us a long time. So if we forgot something, hey, we forgot it, and that was it. But anyway, when we first moved out there, his aunt and uncle, I remember his aunt was funny with me. She was because I'm a city girl, and so not saying that country girls are like this, but I mean, his family was. They would wake up in the morning and they would do nothing. They would just get up and go and get coffee and wear their pajamas till all day long if they didn't have to go anywhere. And since I lived in the city, there's I also worked when I was in the city, so here, so I would get up in the morning and I would do the opposite. I would get up, take my shower, or take a shower before, the night before. Not saying that they were dirty and they didn't take showers, but I'm just saying that I would get dressed up like this. I would wear lipstick, I would put on my mascara, I would do my eyebrows, I would put on clothing, regular, I would get dressed up, not overly dressed up, but just casual, pants, shirt, a blouse, and I would be ready for the day. That to me was waking up in the morning and putting clothing on, and they would look at me because they would all be in their pajamas, and I wasn't doing that to be, they say bougie or whatever. I wasn't doing that. I was just being myself, being the way I am in the country, in the city. This is how I would dress. This is how I would wake up, and they would think that was just so weird. They would say, "Why are you all dressed up?" And I said, "I'm dressed up. I am." I said, I didn't think I was. Actually, I think that I'm dressed down. I said, I apologize if I have offended anybody here. I said, it's just that, this is how it is. And then they would say, "Oh, it's a city thing then." And I guess you could say that, but I just get dressed up, I don't wear my pajamas all day long unless I'm sick. It's just how I am. But I just remember that. I remember his family getting all it's just his aunt. Sometimes I say aunt. this aunt to like accept me because like when you come from the city, it was like they automatically, just as aunt though, she automatically like thought that I was gonna be real uppity, and I wasn't an uppity person, I just did my, I was just myself, and to her that was being uppity, and I was just like, oh, I didn't mind getting my hands dirty, I didn't mind washing dishes or, helping out and stuff like that. I do that all the time, but to her it was just, I don't know, it was weird. The way she treated me out there. It's normal here in the city, but what was normal here is not normal there, I guess. Or not according to the Book of Jerry, that is her name. I always told my husband that. I would say not according to the Book of Jerry. I said the Book of Jerry says that I'm not normal. When I get up in the morning and get dressed in regular clothing. Another thing that happened was that you see people, like when I first moved to the country, you see people like in multiple places. Like I would go to Walmart and I would see people, and then I would see the same people at HEB. Like, right, we would go to HEB, which is a local grocery store here in Texas, in some parts of Texas. It's like Kroger's and stuff like that. And then we would go eat somewhere in town, like a treat, And there was this place called Matamoras, and it's a Mexican restaurant, and we would go there. And it was just funny because I would see those same people from Walmart, HEB, and we would see them again at Matamoras. And I was like, that's weird. And they go, not in a small town. And honey, they said, this is a small town. Everybody knows everybody, and everybody knows everybody's business. I was like, ugh. Another thing I thought was bizarre is that and then just people knowing your business out there. Another thing I thought was bizarre is that there was a time when I worked in the country, when I was looking for a job, and the only reason I couldn't get a job at the hospital is because I didn't speak Spanish, because we lived in Gonzales, Texas, and in Gonzales, it's the majority of the people that live there are either African American or they are Hispanic, and they speak Spanish. And so I didn't get a job there because I did not speak Spanish. And I was like, ugh, that was the only reason why I didn't get a job there at the hospital. And I was so sad because that's the kind of job I did in Austin where I lived. And so when I went to Bill's, and I got a job there because I went to multiple places. I went to McDonald's. I actually went to McDonald's. I went to, I didn't even care anymore. I needed a job. I went to Walmart, and all of those jobs, like, accepted me. Except for, I even was going to work at the little store down right where we lived, like, right at the corner of the beginning of the road that led to our house. And I was going to work at that little grocery store. It's like not a grocery store, but like a fast store, gas station. I was going to try to see if I could work at the gas station. Every single one of those places hired me on the spot. But I said, well, let me keep my options open. And they were fine with that. And then I got a job at Bill's. And I liked the fact that I could get off early. So I went ahead and took that position. And what became of that was really funny. Because when I got there, they were having, like, my manager was having like wouldn't say a contest, but she was trying to pick a manager, another manager. We had two managers, and then she was trying to make a third one. And she was trying to see which girl or guy, but there was no guy, there was just girls. Which girl was going to be the manager. And when I got there, it was so sad because one of the girls wanted to be one, but my manager said, she was the head manager, she said, like the store manager, she said, forget it, I'm never gonna hire her or make her a manager because she's lazy and I don't like the way that her attitude. And I was like, but I said, if you make me a manager just like that, I said, first of all, I said, why are you wanting to make me a manager right when I'm being hired? And she said, because you're from the city and you're actually overqualified for this job. But because you come from the city, I presume that you could be a manager here. And I was just like, but I don't want to be a manager. I just want to be a regular peon. I said that. I didn't say it. I didn't say that. But I said I just want to be a peasant. I said that works there. I didn't even say that either. I just said I just want to be a regular worker, if I could, please. And she says, well, it's not up to you. She said it's up to me, and I want to make you a manager. And I was like, no, please don't make me a manager. I said that will make problems for the girl that y'all have. And it was three girls. It was me, another girl, and then the girl that was trying to be a manager that really wanted it. And I remember this one girl named Teresa. Her name was Teresa, and she was just like, I don't want to be, so if you want to be it, or if she wants to pick you, then you're gonna be it. So she didn't care, but the other one cared a lot. But like I said, that manager wasn't gonna hire that one to be, or gonna pick that one to be the manager. So she was already eliminated. And I don't know what my manager was thinking if I didn't come, what she was gonna do, or I don't know. But anyway, either way, that girl wasn't gonna be hired as a manager. She was just gonna remain a regular worker, whether she liked it or not. And when I begged the store manager not to make me a manager. I begged her, not just because of the fact that that girl was gonna not like me and be mean, but because I didn't want that responsibility on me. I had never been a manager before. Well, guess what happened? She was like, I want to make you a manager. So, because I told her I don't want to be a manager. She said, well, I tell you what, I'm gonna have a contest then, like not so much a contest as like I'm gonna pick the one that makes the best display, like perfume display. And I was just like, okay. So me and that other girl that she was already out of she was never gonna be one, whether she liked it or not. I thought maybe it would work. I thought that would work. I thought I tried to make the worst display I could. I mean, I just put a couple of like little perfumes up, and I was like, I'm done. And she said, can you do me a run right quick to Golden Chick and get some food? And I was like, okay. And I saw that the other girl really worked hard to make hers real nice. When I got back, that girl, she had tears in her eyes, and she opened up the door, and I just happened to be walking in with like all this stuff from like food and stuff like that my manager asked for. And when I walked in, she was crying and she looked at me real ugly. And then I walked in and I said, thank you. And I said, thank you, Kendra. And she got mad at me and just like, I don't know. She opened the door and she kind of like pushed me in. And I said, what's going on? And my friend Teresa was like, come with me. And then the store manager came and she said, I have now, dubbed thee basically as a manager. And I was like, but my display was crap. I said, my display was totally just slapped together. I did that on purpose. I said, Kendra did a better job. And she said it doesn't matter. She wasn't going to be a manager. So I just was doing that because I wanted to make it fair. That's not fair. I said, that's not fair. she goes, I'm not going to make her manager, forget it. She can just forget that. She said, I think that you're qualified and you'll be fine. Kendra never listened to me. And Teresa always told me, kick her out of here. Just tell her, get out of here. Get out of the store. And whenever I was there alone, I mean, she never listened to me. And I was like the worst manager, even though my manager thought I was the best. And I was just like, she didn't care, just as long as I did my job. And I said, why are you doing this to me? Why must I suffer this, this problems? I said, with this girl. I said, you're making it difficult for me to work here. But I ended up being a manager for 3 months until I moved back to the city. I want this work. I moved back to the city and it was just crazy. I didn't even tell them because it was a long story with that one, but I didn't even tell them I was gonna leave. I just left, but she still was gonna give me a good, me and my husband had an emergency situation and we had to move back to the city right away, and we just packed up and there was nothing I could do. I mean, we had to leave that night, so we left and went back to the city. And on our way back, I was like, stop, can I just tell them what's going on? And he was like, I just can't. So we left, and I called them and let them know what was going on. And she was just like, I don't care, when you get back. And I said, we're not coming back, we're staying here. And she goes, oh, okay. She said, well, I'll still give you a good review or whatever. If you get another job, I'll give you a good word. And I said, oh, thank you so much. I said, I appreciate that. I thought I was a lousy manager. I was too passive. Even though I was actually not passive, I was aggressive with certain people, like that would come in there and start calling like our girls. I didn't like that. There were these 2 old men that would come in and they would I guess you could say they were like dirty men, and they would come in and they would make the girls uncomfortable by talking to them real weird, like dirty, and I told the girls one day, I said, do you like those guys coming in here? They would come in at the pretense that they were gonna sell watermelons and crap. And one day they came in and I said, they were doing that. They were like saying, wow, you look so pretty today, and saying things like, wish you were my wife, I wish I could take you. And these girls were like married and stuff, and they never messed with me because they knew I was a manager. And they didn't care though. They had been doing this for like a year. And I told one of the girls, I told the girls, I said, come here, do you like these guys doing that to you? And they said, no. And I said, why don't you tell them something? And they said, we just don't. So one day those guys came in one evening, and I was like, they were doing it again. And this time, they came up to me, and they said, hey, beautiful. They said, you want to smooch? And that was it. I said, look, you can talk to these girls like that, and they don't care, and if they don't say anything, then, that's them. I said, but I can tell you right now, they've told me that they don't like it. And I said, if you're not here to buy anything, you could just walk right out. I said, right now, this place is no longer welcoming you to come in here. I said, unless you're going to buy something. And they were like, they got their little selves out of there. And this guy in the store, I remember he was Hispanic. He goes, he started clapping like that. It was just the funniest thing. And the girls were like, I can't believe you just did that. I said, why did you ever get, the nerve to do that to these guys? I don't understand that at all. It's very simple. See, now he's gone, him and his friend. Doesn't make any sense to me. I've always been like that, by the way. touching my butt, for groping me. I slapped him in his face when I was 17 and I worked as a car hop at Sonic. He was touching all the girls' butts and he touched mine, he groped me. And I turned around, I slapped him so hard, he was tall. He was like 6 foot, I don't know, like 6'3" or 4, but I could still reach his face. And I slapped him and he called me a bad word. And I went to the back because my nerves and my adrenaline was real high. And then he came back there later on and he said, I'm sorry. He bent down, kneeled down or whatever. He said, I'm sorry. He said, I know you're not like that. I know you're not like that kind of girl. And I was like, you're forgiven, I told him. Because I never say it's okay because it's never okay. I told him, I forgive you. I said, just never do that again to me. He said, I'll never do that again. He said, you taught me a lesson. I said, good. He said, you taught me a very, very painful lesson. I said, well, good. I said, you deserved it. I hope you realize that. You should never do that to a woman, to a lady. I said, or anybody, a girl, lady, whatever. But, yeah. Now you know a little bit about my history. I'm a passive person, but I can be passive aggressive. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and end the video. It's already an hour and 7 minutes. I can't believe it. But it probably won't be an hour and 7 minutes once I'm done editing. Okay, so thank you guys for listening. And this is just like a chatting video, basically. An ASMR video. And I appreciate you guys so much. Y'all are my little kittens, and I still have more ideas in mind for ASMR. So don't fret. This was, like I said, just a chatting video, I guess you could say. And I hope it, soothed and relaxed you, just my talking and stuff, or entertained you as well. So I have tons of stories, but I can't go through all of them, otherwise it'll turn into a 2-hour video or a 3-hour video. So anyhow, thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you, my little kittens, and I appreciate you all. I hope that you have a great day and night, and I hope this video relaxed and soothed you and entertained you. If you're not a kitten, please subscribe and become a kitten. Remember that I have a contest coming up and a giveaway, so you'll be excited for that. I'm excited for that. Also, remember to tap the bell for future videos. And if you haven't, if you like the video, leave me a thumbs up and a comment below